Right, so here is video number 2. Here you can see the nice little Magellan Explorist GC. Actually almost looks like it's glowing under this light, so I'd be quite tempted to go out later and have a bit more of a play with this and see just what it looks like in the dark. It's quite an iridescent sort of green. The IPX7 housing is quite weatherproof. You'll see the sealed button, power button just here. So yeah, I've been having a nice little play with this afternoon, and don't get me wrong, I love programs like GSAC, but this just makes loading caches so simple. It basically connects to your computer. I'm running Vista on this particular machine that I'm going to demonstrate to you today. I've tried it on an XP machine and a Windows 7 machine with success. It basically loads just like a removable hard drive, and you just drag and drop the files. There are another couple of cool funky ways if you want to do custom queries within programs like GSAC. You can do that and just export your GPX file, your own custom pocket query into straight to it, because it does save like a virtual hard drive. So here we are, and I'm going to just go through. So let's come up here and we'll get over to the GC website. Just log in. So here I am. Haven't been doing the geocaching thing for too long. I probably first heard about it about 18 months ago through Wingap, and he was telling my behalf. Whoops, better make sure I put the right password in. Might work this time. One can hope. But as you see, my username is Simia on Geocaching. So Wingap introduced my wife and I, and now we're kind of addicts. We've still got a few caches to look, but as you see, there's 200 finds there at the moment. We've been doing it for a little while now. We've got a few of our other friends involved. Anyway, so I'm going to run through the process really quick. As you know, with premium membership, you can load a create custom pocket query. In this case, I'm going to do one for tomorrow. We're actually going on a trip, as I mentioned in the first video, down south. So we'll just run over here to create a route on the side there. I'm going to create a custom route which will basically create a customized pocket query for our trip. So over here, Albany Creek, Queensland, and we're going tomorrow to Raymond Terrace, Newcastle, New South Wales. So I've done that. I've got our from, where we're starting from, where we're going to. I'll click search, and we'll see that the GC website basically uses a Google Maps sort of interface there, and allows you to create a route. Now we do intend on the way down to go the Pacific Highway, which this has actually created for us. I'm just going to choose a radius now. Normally I would probably keep this to only about 2.5–3 kilometers off the highway, just simply because if you are going to take a quick detour, you don't want to be going 10 kilometers off the highway and then come back again. I mean, it ends up being a 20 odd around 20 kilometer round trip. So I'm just going to set this to 2.5 kilometers as the search radius, and down in the right corner I'm going to hit the save route changes button. Yes, I want to save the changes. Just got to wait for it to load for a moment. So that's what we'll do. Done. I'm just going to rent this AC. I'm going to give it a quick name. So up the top here, AC to RT trip for Albany Creek to Raymond Terrace. I'll scroll down the page now and click save. I haven't put any other comments or anything into the site. Now that's saved. I'm just going to click on the your created routes, so this will give me a list of my things, and as you'll see here we've got a route name AC to RT trip. So what I'm going to do now, I'll just zoom out, get a better view of the screen, is just scroll down and click create pocket query of the route. Now I do want this query to run, so I'm just going to check the time here. It says it's Thursday at the moment, so I want this, so I'm going to run it. Just make sure my search radius is where I want it, so at about that sort of 2.5 to 3 kilometer mark. We'll set it to 3. 250 caches either side of the road, and I'm happy to have everything in there on this one. You can customize it and choose what type of cache or what type of container size, all this sort of thing, terrain difficulty, as with any normal pocket query. So I'm going to run that. I'm going to get it to include the pocket query name in the name of the file and hit submit. So if we just zoom in, you'll see it basically gives me a message that the pocket query has been generated, and I can preview the results, which I'll just do a quick preview of, and then we'll go and grab that from my email, and in the next video I will show you how we receive the pocket query and load it. So this has actually given us about 250 results. It's fine. You'll see in the preview there's quite a few here in Queensland initially. The route takes us through the city, so it's not really surprising. I'll sort of skip through a little bit and get towards the end of the query, and we'll start getting some for New South Wales somewhere, I hope. Here we go. So koalas at Broadwater and so on. So there's a few caches in there. We get sort of to the page 13 and we start getting a few more. Pampula Reserve or Reserve Prom, a Stone's Throw, etc. So anyway, we've got that now. I'm going to go back to my email and get this downloaded, and then I'll show you how to actually save and load the GPX file to the wonderful little Magellan Explorist GC.